אולי to dedicate the שיעור לעילוי נשמת דבורה פייגי בת שמואל, אורה דבורה בת שמואל, אסתר רבקה בת אברהם, מוניקה בת פני, and today is the yahrzeit of my grandfather, Zalya Moshe ben Mas'oda, and Donna bat Estrella. So may Hashem put their neshama high in Gan Eden. Amen. The Mesilat Yesharim, the famous book of Musar, Mesilat Yesharim of the Ramchal, he writes different gates. And the first gates that he mentioned is the concept of Zehirut and Zerizut. To be careful in our actions. And to be Zariz, to be quick. Not to take the good things and to wait it, you know what, tomorrow, after tomorrow. You remember the story that I told you yesterday with the guy that did Teshuvah? Right away, he wanted, bring me already my clothing, and I want to go straight to yeshiva because I know that if I'm going to leave now, I'm not going to go. But we find in this parasha, Eliezer says to Avraham Avinu, Avraham Avinu swear to Eliezer that he's going to find a girl for Yitzhak. And then when finally Eliezer gets to the house of Lavan, and he tells him the whole entire story and what happened in details, he tells him that he said to his master Abraham, "Ulai lo toveh ha'isha lalechat acharai." Maybe the woman would not like to come with me. And then Abraham told him, if she's not going to come, so you're going to be clean from the swear. Look at Rashi and look at the Mefarshim. The word ulai, maybe the girl will not come with me. Ulai comes without the letter Vav. So instead of saying ulai, how are you going to say? Elai. To me. Yeah? To me. Say Chachamim, but we're reading it ulai, maybe. So why it's written without the Vav? Say Chachamim, you know why? Because Eliezer had a daughter, the Gemara writes. And the daughter of Eliezer, she was a tzaddiket. She was a tzaddiket. Already Eliezer was a great person. Right? Eliezer, we said that he was Doleu Mashkemi Torato Sharapo. He was the one that not only he took care about the money, he took care about all the teachings, all the classes, Shurei Torah, everything that was happening in the house of Avraham Avinu spiritually was Eliezer in charge. So Eliezer told Avraham Avinu, Abraham, you want me to go to? He gave him a hint, I have a daughter. Take my daughter. It says the Gemara that when Avraham Avinu heard that, he told him, take away that idea right now. Said why? Because I am Baruch and you are Arur. I am blessed and you are cursed. Ve'en Baruch, right? There's no such concept that you will have such a connection in between somebody that is blessed and somebody that is cursed. By the way, it's not a little bit too tough. Listen, you're putting somebody that you trust in him so much, you're putting him so down. Not nice. Now, but Rabotah, we're talking about Avraham Avinu. We're not talking about friends. We're talking about Avraham Avinu. So we have to understand. What? That's right, Chesed. What's the point over here? By the way, if you look, Eliezer, in the Torah, the Vav of Ulai, it's took it out only when he repeats the story to his people, to Lavan. Why there is no Elai at the beginning when he spoke with Avraham Avinu? Say Chachamim, here comes the point. The point is that when Eliezer spoke with Avraham Avinu, he didn't even realize that he was doing something wrong. Why? He was a nogea badavar. He had an interest. When you have an interest, you don't see clear the things. Only when he went to Lavan and he told him the whole story, then you realize, oh yeah, I told Avraham Avinu maybe he wants my daughter, and then I understood his message. At the beginning, he didn't get the point. How he didn't get the point? Say Chachamim, whenever you have an interest, you don't see things clear. There was a story with the Shach. Shach, you open up a Shulchan Aruch, the one that is in the right, the commentary that is in the right, Siftei Kohen, I'm sorry, was the Shach. Rabbi Shabtai Kohen. Great Chacham. Once, he had a judgment. He had a din Torah. Somebody put him in judge. Now the Shach knew the whole entire Torah. You're going to sue me? Listen, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. I know the halakha, and the halakha is like me. I'm suing you, Rabbi. I want you to come together with me to the Bedin. They went to the Bedin. The Av Bedin, he heard the whole case, and he said, the Rabbi is guilty, and he have to pay. The Rabbi hears this, the judge. The Rabbi hears this. After the decree, he comes up to the Rabbi and he tells him, Mechina, I would like to learn. Where did you took that from? He says, listen, there is a new book. It's called Siftei Kohen. The Shach. There's a new book. A new commentary on the Shulchan Aruch that he says exactly the case and he says exactly the halakha. Now, he is the one that wrote it. He is the author of it. So, can you show it to me? The open of the Shulchan Aruch, the commentary of the Shach, and he was showing exactly the halakha, like the Av Bedin, like the judge said. Then when the Shach came back, he said, now I understand how many times the Gemara mentions the rabbis that they were having any type of benefit about somebody, they will not judge anybody. Why? When you have an interest, you don't see the things clear. Eliezer had an interest, he couldn't see clear. Only after he went and he found already the girl and he's repeating the whole entire story to Lavan, then he got the point. But Rabbi, we asked before, how come Abraham, you're being so tough? What a musar askar that we have over here. Why really Eliezer it's called Arur? Eliezer it's called curse. Why it's called curse? No. Oh, his grandfather was Canaan. Who is Canaan? The story with Noah, right? That Ham saw the father. Canaan, I'm sorry, saw his grandfather. Yeah. And he went and he told his father, Daddy, look, our grandfather is, not dressed and he's acting drunk. And the father came in and laughed. And when Noah got up, he realized and he says, Arur Canaan. Rabotai, let's try to get the point. That means that an action of one man, this Canaan, causes not only a negative for himself, but for all his generations to come. That you can have a granddaughter or a grand-granddaughter that according to her level, spiritual level, she will be the right one for Yitzhak. And from her was supposed to come the whole entire nation of Am Yisrael. But what one action you did, and with that action, you get a terrible result for all the generations to come. How many times, Rabotai, we act, and one action, we can change everything. Not only by us. I don't know if you remember, you probably remember, in Muncie. You remember the story with Muncie and the Shechita? So I remember that I was traveling. I was traveling from Israel to New York. And there was a guy, vice versa, from New York to Israel. There was a, Hasidic guy next to me. And we started to talk, and the guy tells me, yes, I'm from Muncie. And so I asked him, listen, I just heard the whole situation. He says, you don't understand. This man was the rabbi, the Shaliach Tzibur, the main Chazan in Yom Rosh Hashanah Kippur every year. Not only that, he was giving Shi'urim Daf Yomi every single day. He was so well known that everybody trusted him. And after years, there was at least 2 to 3 years, they realized that this man was feeding the whole entire community. He had a catering. He fed the whole entire community tarif. Straight up tarif. He was getting a night from non-kosher meat. He was feeding it. He was, and Bar Minan, he was feeding everybody. Rabotai, until today, his grandsons are suffering. Until today. I did not guilty. What can I tell you? Sometimes an action that a person does, you have to look forward. You have to think 1 second, my action is going to give benefit, not for me maybe. For my kids and my grandkids, it's going to give benefit or not. There was a beautiful story that I heard about a rabbi in Eretz Israel. His name was Rabbi Levin. I think we spoke about it yesterday. No. Rabbi Levin. Rabbi Levin, Rabotai, was called the Tzaddik of Yerushalayim. He was called the Tzaddik of Yerushalayim. Why he was called the Tzaddik of Yerushalayim? He says because besides his learning of Torah, every day he had an order to go and to visit sick people, to go and to visit people in jail, to go to visit orphans, to go to visit, every single day. I think I told you the story, I'm not sure. It says that one day, there was a leprosy hospital back then, of people that are having this type of disease. I'm talking about 60 years ago, something like that, at the beginning of the state of Israel. And this rabbi decided that he wants to go and visit the sick people. He was going every day. One day he came late, and they told him, no, you cannot enter. Did I told you the story? You cannot enter to the hospital. It's too late. There is no visits right now. So listen, you know me. I come every day. Rabbi, I can't let you in. So listen, I don't want to talk to you. Bring me your manager, please. They brought the manager. The manager says the same words. Rabbi, we're sorry. We cannot let you because if we let you, we'll have to let too many other people. Rabbi, understand it. The rabbi said, Habibi, I'm going to enter, doesn't matter what. You want to help me? Help me. You're not going to help me, I'm going to enter. Rabbi, we're sorry. The rabbi said, fine, you don't want to let me? Now, Rabotai, the rabbi was already 75 years old. The rabbi leaves, and he goes from the back of the building, and he starts to claim from the windows. Start claiming, old man, start claiming. Automatically, the guards, they see him, they start to, Rabbi, go down. He says, no, I'm not going down, I'm going in. Said, Rabbi, yeah. Until the manager came and he told him, Rabbi, fine, come down, I'm letting you in. So they let him in. And then they ask him, Rabbi, what's you can imagine, no, you're going from. And then he said, I want to tell you the secret. When you love something and you think that thing is so important for you, you're going to do whatever it's possible to reach there and to get to the point. But you have to like it. You have to really love it and to believe in it. And we'll learn that from, I'm pretty sure that I told you, I don't know why. We learned that from Rabban Gamliel. The Gemara writes that Rabban Gamliel had a Bet Midrash, and people were coming to learn. Rabban Gamliel was pushed out, and they put another rabbi. Who was the other rabbi? You remember? In Pesach we mentioned his name. Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah. Arayani ben Shivim Shana, young fellow, and he prayed for the beer. Nice. Says the Gemara, when Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah came to be the Nasi, the chief of the community, itrabu safsalim. There were, how do you say safsalim in English? Benches. They added safsalim benches to the Bet Midrash. You know how many safsalim they had? The Gemara writes 700 safsalim. Now I want you to calculate 700 times 4 people in every bench. 2,800. Huge. 2,800 people were coming every single day to learn. Rabbi Gamliel saw that. He said, Bar Minan, maybe I was the cause of all those people not to come and learn. Why? Because Rabbi Gamliel had a guard. And this guard was not letting the people in. So we ask, who was this guard? Oh, 1 second. So why didn't he let the people in? Because only the people that were tochokevaro, only the people that were tzaddikim inside and outside, they were the ones that had the merit to enter. So I ask, who was the guard that had Ruach HaKodesh? Which Eliyahu Navi put inside? That he can, I see you, you're tzaddik, come in. No, you're not tzaddik inside. Who was this guy? He saw Hidush. So there was no guard. There was the locked. there was a key. The Bet Midrash was closed. It was closed. And people were coming to learn, telling their wife, honey, I'm leaving, I'm going to learn. They were getting there, opening the door, it's closed. Now it's closed. Let's see how you're going to react. The majority of the people were saying, Mina Shamayim, God doesn't want me to learn. They were making U-turn, they were going back home. But the ones that really love it, they were standing, they were shaking the door, they were knocking on the door, they were trying from the other door, whatever, until the door was getting open from somebody inside. Rabotai, you want to know if you are inside and outside the same one? Ask yourself, when I have a challenge, how much I'm ready to make an effort for it. Whatever challenge will be, whatever goal will be. I want to get better. Someone asked me, Rabbi, I have a problem. Every time that I speak with my mother, I get angry. Every time that I call my mother, I get angry. I yell at her, she yells at me. Every time it's a fight. Tell them, listen, it's not pashut. You have mitzvah d'oraita, but I want to do it. But by the way, in parentheses, all of us, we want to be better. Oh, I would love to be more calm. I would love to be more nice. I would love. The majority of us, we're not getting there. Why? We're going to touch it. So I told him, listen, I want you to do the following exercise. You promise to yourself that the first 2 minutes on the phone with your mother, you're biting your tongue. You're not talking. You're not getting angry. Doesn't matter what's going to be. First 2 minutes. Afterwards, yalla, go normal, naturally. You know what he told me? He says, Rabbi, I thought 2 minutes is nothing. I had a phone calls that my mother was calling me, just calling me, hello, and she was yelling, shame on you, ba 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 ba. But I promise you, Rabbi, that I'm not talking 2 minutes. And from these 2 minutes, this guy make it 4 and 10, and Baruch Hashem, the things were getting better. Rabotai, when you have a challenge, we'll all love to be better. The only difference is when we have a challenge, how much we're putting effort to pass the challenge and not to break out. I told you that there is a man over here, without speaking a word in Hebrew, this man finished the whole entire Shas, the whole Talmud. I was in the siyum of this man last year. And when he stood up, he said, many people are asking me how I did it. And he used only Art Scroll in English. How I did it. Now it's a regular guy. Don't think about any regular businessman that... So I want to tell you, I didn't start, I want to finish the Shas. I promised to myself that there is no one day that I will not learn some lines. And then he said in the siyum, what do you think was easy? I was coming some days, I had in my business a headache. I was coming exhausted. The only thing that I wanted is to go to sleep. And then I remember, I didn't open the Gemara. I was half dead, opening the Gemara, reading 1 line, 2 lines, closing and going to sleep. After 14 years, I finished the whole Shas. Rabotai, simple people. When you have a goal and you're ready to fight for it, doesn't matter which challenge, you're going to get to it. Al kol peshaim techaseh ahava. Whatever troubles there is, if you love something, you're going to get it at the end. Baruch Adonai L'olam. Amen ve'amen.